Okay, and this is probably the biggest of the properties. You know, it really is a very, very good investment opportunity.
Yeah, I am a sucker for a view, especially one like that.
Yeah,
where you've got a French
you've got
village,
everything.
You've got a mountain, you've got the sea.
So it was on the market at 849.
Yeah.
And this has now come down to
Proper deja vu, mate.
Wow.
Traverse de Saint-Jean.
It's a really nice street. It served us well, didn't it?
Yeah. We're not going up that one this time, no, it's this way. I think. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is where the villas are, because that's where the semis are on the other street.
Yeah, I used to come running down here.
Yeah, I used to walk up here. Seth used to go to school this way.
He did. Takes you to the Camp Roman, or the Roman camp.
Big dogs down here, though.
Big dogs.
Oh, is this it? There's our guy.
Bonjour.
Simon.
You could have cleaned your car for the occasion.
We had Saharan rain. Is that your car?
No, mine's dirty as
It's
well.
the same.
So
How you doing?
exactly the same. Sorry, I'm very good indeed. How
Hi,
are you
Simon.
finding? You good?
Good, thank you. You?
Good, excellent. So,
Over?
I shall...
Oh, he said you can go through the second gate, number 3.
Is it that one?
Yeah, well, that's number 3.
Ah, right, okay.
He says you can go through there, but
Ah, right, okay.
maybe you
I'll
can
just
just
park
park here.
So you'll note we came in the first gate, so there's 3 properties within this commune here. Okay, and this is probably the biggest of the properties. So it's split in 2 ways at the moment. So it's only got one owner, but they live across the top layer and then they're renting the bottom part as well. But it looks like it should be one house. You'll notice as you go around what the difference are, but there's so much scope, potential just to reconfigure the whole building and do something completely different with it. I think, you know, it really is a very, very good investment opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'll ask you a question. Do you know this? Why are they selling it?
Why they're selling it? They're moving to America.
Ah, nice.
So they're having a little change of heart as to
Yeah.
what they want to do.
Yeah.
And they are French people.
Okay.
But they want to be a little bit multicultural. They want to try
Yeah.
different things out. And I think he's got the sort of job that will allow him to work from anywhere in the world.
Okay, and how many square metres is the property itself?
So the property is 223 square metres.
Yeah.
But it is split, as you'll see, in a very unique and individual way.
Yeah.
So I can't even tell you what the land is. It's on a little bit of a slope.
Yeah.
But there's quite a bit of it. And
Yeah.
once upon a time, I think the whole family...
Hello. Bonjour.
There's a break.
Bonjour.
This is Jean-Philippe.
Enchanté.
I think we should go in the front door to start off with. How does that sound? Yeah.
Yeah. Come on then.
Okay, let's have a look. I think the good thing about this property as well is that you've got a double garage. So you've got your own parking area, which is fantastic. And there is room to turn. There's a turning circle here, as well as a nice reversing area. So if you've got a lot of cars in, you can actually turn around and go back up the hill again. So I think that's quite good to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me take you inside the property, if I'm allowed by the guard dogs.
Yeah.
So you come straight into the living room here.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very good sized living room here. There's lots of light. One of the little faults that I originally thought about when I came in here is that what you've actually got out here is the most amazing view. And we've got a wall blocking that view out.
Yeah, open all that up.
And one of my ideas was to put either sliding glass in here, or you probably have other ideas than I do, but bring the light in and really bring the view in. And you may be able to just see outside the window, Fern, but you can actually, when we go outside, you'll be able to see the sea from here as well. So you want to capture as much of that as you possibly can.
I know that view well.
Okay, so it's a well-proportioned house. So in this area at the moment, you could have this as a very good dining area.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got multi-functions at the moment. I'm not sure if they're rabbits or guinea pigs or the dog's going there or what it might be.
I think it could
But
be guineas.
there's something of some interest there. But again, a really nice space,
Yeah.
which leads nicely for me into the kitchen area
Yeah.
and the outside eating area as well. So it's sort of a nice triangle where you can move freely from one place to the other for an entertaining area as well.
Yeah.
Okay, just whilst we're here, I'll just show you, you've got the little utility area off here, which is very good. And the utility area leads very nicely into the double garage from inside the house as well.
From there, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
So that's quite useful.
are you showing off?
Yeah, big showing off.
I mean, you're showing off a bit. Right, yeah.
So as you come outside here now, you'll also see that this could be made something really nice. And if you look at the positioning,
Wait for the camera lady. She's coming.
if you look at the positioning of this property,
Yeah.
you're very much southwest.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you come a little bit further, you can see the sea.
Yeah, you've got the village of Chateau now.
So you've got a beautiful
What
view here
an amazing
from
view.
both the hills, the sea, and you've got that perfect southwest sun. So you're going to get sun just about all day long, arguably not so much in the morning, but the rest of the time when you actually want it in the evening, it's in the perfect location.
Yeah, it's not too noisy, is it, neither?
It's not noisy at all. I
Can't really hear the Route Denise.
the route Denise.
That's what
It's
it is.
there,
It's
but
there,
we're far
but-
enough back.
I can just hear the lorry there, but...
Yeah, you can, yeah. I think one of the other things, there is a little pool that we've got under here as well.
Yeah.
Now for me, when you're sitting down, if you actually remove that hedge, you can open that full view up and you can actually see the hills, you can see the sea, all from your sofa. You know, and for me that really makes, that's a big feature of the property.
So where is the... So the border's that big hedge?
The border's the big hedge, which is theirs as well, and we
So
can
that's
see
why
we
they're
can go
allowed
down
that
in a
pool then,
moment.
because it's more than 6 metres away or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. But that pulls back as well, and there's things that you could probably do with that. You could put a rail in there. You'll see how steep it is on the other side. But I'm just trying to bring that view in as much as we can possibly bring it in to benefit from the rolling hills, the sunshine that always comes in, and the sea view that we've got across the other side. But for me, sitting here, having a dinner in the evening, absolutely perfect.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Sun coming around, you can see the sun position at the moment. So, what are we, 3 o'clock? You're still going to get sun right into the evening over this side as well. Yeah. So for the winter, brilliant. For the summer, you might have to cut it out a little bit because it'll be too warm.
I am a sucker for a view. Especially one like that,
Yeah.
where you've got a French
You've got
village,
everything.
You've got a mountain, you've got the sea.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It really is a fantastic view.
There you go.
They've got a lot of extra space here, so they have got space up the back as well. So they've made a little children's play area with the olive tree in it as well. So that could be multifunctional. There could be other things that they could possibly do within that area. But it all gives scope for something a little bit different and to individualise it a little bit as much as you possibly can.
Nice.
Okay, shall I show you the bedrooms to this property first, and then we'll
Yes.
do the land at the end.
Yeah.
That everything's on one level in this property for the principal people living here at the moment. The master bedroom in here.
Yeah.
So it needs a little bit of renovation on there, but you can see there is room for a bathroom, there is room for a toilet area, and they've also got sort of little walk-in wardrobe coming through.
Do you know how big
To
this
this side
actual
as well.
plan of this house is here?
Um,
Is it 230?
No, it isn't, because it's all together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will be able to work out, and I can give you those figures.
But about
if
100
that's useful
maybe.
as well.
120. Anyway.
So we've got quite a few more bedrooms, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so this can be made into the principal bedroom because it's got its own ensuite.
Yeah. What's that then? Does that? Is that just a wardrobe?
That's a walk-in.
A walk-in
walk-in
wardrobe,
wardrobe, yeah.
Okay.
So you'll see that there's air conditioning in all these rooms as well, which is good. Then you've got the house bathroom. So again, I think you've got a shower room in there, and you've got a separate toilet at the moment.
Yeah.
But that could be converted and made into one room, if desirable.
How long has it been on market for, this one? Do you know?
Not very long. I think it's only been on about 6 weeks. something like that. So it's still fairly fresh.
Any offers or anything yet?
No, I don't think there's any offers as far as I know. So you've got 2 bedrooms here. They use them as the children's bedroom, but you know, if you really wanted to make these something special, again, you've got, you know, views coming out of these windows. A little bit more wires on this one, but
Cute little bedroom, isn't
I
it?
think if I were a kid, I'd love this. This is just
Look,
I think
stick your stickers there wherever you want.
exactly.
it would suit you more, Fern, to be honest. I don't think Ryan would look good in here, not playing with his little
Oh, no,
ponies.
this is a lovely view, isn't it?
A few wires on that one.
You could
but,
put like a Juliet balcony out there and just walk out and just be like, nice.
There's certainly things that you could do here, which I think that's why it makes it quite an exciting investment property.
Yeah.
So that garden, that part of the garden, is used by the tenants that are currently living downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, that tree needs chopping back.
Trimming.
Exactly, and it all needs trimming because when they're trimmed, there's so much more of the view you can see.
It must have just been one massive olive grove, Chateauneuf
I think
and
it-
Laurore
I think
and
it
Roquefort-les-Pins.
probably was, yeah.
It would literally just olive trees back in the day.
I would have said so, definitely.
1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago, we're going back that far.
Yeah, I think it was that's how far you've got to go. I bet it started with the Romans, actually.
Everything does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, Germans before that.
This is the property that is used by the principal resident here at the moment. Now, currently, they're letting the downstairs area.
Yeah.
Now, because of its location, obviously we're just above it at the moment, there are options to do other things with it as well, which is something to bear in mind as we go down the steps and we look at the bottom area.
Okay.
You think it's I don't know what it.
So as you can see, we've just come down the stairs there and we've come immediately into what's being let out at the moment. An interesting sort of layout, and we'll see it from the outside in a moment, but they've currently got 2 bedrooms here.
Yeah.
They've got a living room, but they've got no light in the living room. So obviously there is an option to create light from this second bedroom, which they've got here.
So are we gonna? What's on the opposite side of that wall? Land.
Yeah, you'll see the land at the moment, so there is some land on there.
Oh yeah.
So they've created 2 bedroom because it suits their purpose. But I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
this could be reconfigured significantly to bring light into the whole house at the back.
Yeah.
Open plan it a little bit.
Yeah. Switch it. I'd have the bedroom at the back.
I would definitely switch it myself.
Yeah.
That would be my idea as well. But you've already got, you know, again, let as much light in as possible, you know, and you've got one set of French doors there, and you've got another set in the second bedroom, which comes around the corner here as well. But they've both got their own exit to the outside.
Any idea what they'll let this out for?
No, but we can find out. Okay, so if you come outside, you'll now see the building as it is on this side of the hedge.
Yeah.
So you can appreciate this bottom half has got its own area and its own potential as well to reconfigure the whole building if required.
Yeah.
I think the pool could do with a little bit of work. But again, another lovely sun trap, and with the right trees down, you know, you've got another view here.
Yeah.
And you can just see the view through the trees.
Yeah.
You've got the capacity to increase the rent, whatever it's at the moment, to something significantly more than what it currently is at the moment.
It's a garage, and there's access to this property from the road below. So that's because I was like, how do you get a car in that garage? And it's obviously from behind it, or in front of it, should I say? We're behind it.
So that's a dovery, or it's made to look like a dovery for doves.
Pigeon coop.
As well, I guess it can double up as storage.
Yeah. Pool room.
Pool room.
Summer kitchen.
You could put all sorts in there.
Summer kitchen,
you
innit?
could have a little shower in there,
bar.
or
Could have a bar.
Summer kitchen. You keep your barbecue in there, whatever it might be.
Dog kennel. What is this on the market for?
So we have had a slight price reduction already, due to maybe lack of interest initially for the initial period, but I think it's because people couldn't really understand the house, and I think that's why they haven't had the viewings that it deserves. So it was on the market at 849,
Yeah.
and it has now come down to 814,999.
Oh, that's a specific price.
So very specific to within the pound.
Do you know when they're moving to the US?
As soon as they've sold the house, possibly.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
814,999.
Yeah.
Okay, and how many square meters? 200 and...
So there's 223 square meters.
so 4,000 a square meter-ish.
Yeah. It's around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So there's a little bit of scope. I mean, if you look at the area around here as well, you know, there are properties here selling for a lot more per square metre.
Yeah.
Around here, significantly more. You can get around this way. So you can see there is plenty of land here as well.
Yeah, it's just one of those that you can't see because of everything that's on it.
It is utilising. There probably is something you could do here with more of a pool.
Yeah.
If you brought the property and made it one property rather than splitting it as a flat to rent out, you could actually take that central hedge down and you could have one property that with a beautiful pool down in this area. It's got more potential here. If you look just round this little bit where the pool was on the other side,
What's your step, madam?
so just bear in mind, and this is where you can't see it unless you have the right footage or the right 3D modelling of it. That looks like one house, but that is completely connected to the other part of the property which we saw,
which is up there,
which is above this hedge.
Yeah.
But you can see how steep it is here as well, that you can't actually do anything different with the property.
Yeah, it's a big retaining wall.
It's a big retaining wall, but that is the hedge that you could take down. You could put a thinner fence up, and that would, even when you sat down on your sofa in your living room, you bring the best view in, forget the telly in the middle, you're bringing the sea in, you're bringing the hills in, you're bringing, you know, a great self-facing view towards the Mediterranean.
That edge there.
It doesn't work for me. So.
I would chop that straight down.
Yeah, me too. It brings so much opportunity. It really does.
And then where does it... Oh, and then this
So this goes back round and back up again, basically.
Yeah. And you can get this way.
You can get this way.
Oh. Into the secret garden.
Into the secret garden. Not sure what you'd use this particular area for, but it is it's land that brings you away from the roads and everything else, and you know, it just creates a very nice boundary, doesn't it? So you can come right round here and you'll see when you show the video back that you come straight back onto the other side of the property. And back to where I feel this is the best part of the property for me.
Oh, it is for me, yeah.
You know, I like this, and I do like the connection, and I know I repeat it, between the two dining rooms, the inside, the outside dining room, the kitchen, and the flow that it actually offers straight into the living area as well. About the view, Ryan, it's all about the view.
It is, yeah, this is a selling point.
That is the selling point. If you can't see it, you're not benefiting from it.
It's true. I think when you imagine you move to the south of France, you imagine you have a view like that.
This is what you imagined. I agree.
It is. That's what I said when we bought our first place here.
Yeah. Did you have a good view in your first place?
Yeah.
Did you?
Not as good as that.
Yeah.
It was, the sea was further away.
Yeah.
Well, a similar distance away, but it wasn't as good as that. And we didn't have like a French village or anything like that. We just had a nice, you know, just a nice view.
I hadn't actually noticed that last time. That's actually quite a nice view in itself, isn't
It's
it?
Chateauneuf.
I mean, it is Chateauneuf, absolutely.
It's the original. We used to live there for a bit. 6 months we lived in an apartment on the top floor.
Ah, did you? Okay.
Or 3 months, sorry. And then we lived for 12 months up here
Okay.
on the Traverse de Saint-Jean.
You know it very well.
I do, because we've spent a lot of time here.
Did you see the pool down here, Fern? I don't know if you caught it as you were from the bedroom, but... So this is on sliding wheels.
Oh.
I don't know.
Go on, excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's probably got...
pretty heavy that.
Yeah.
You need 2 people on it, no
It
doubt.
probably needs 2 people on it. Yeah, it's not a huge pool, but it's, you know, it can be very nice in the summer.
It's got a jet on it, you can swim against that.
Yeah.
Counter swim.
So you don't need a length pool.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't
you
need
just-
one these days because you do have counter swims.
Yeah.
So you don't need them.
Yeah.
It's good. Energy saving. You don't need
Energy
something.
saving, like it. Like you're
Well,
thinking
yeah,
about.
look, up there, now you've got an actual mountain view.
You see, you've got that on that side as well.
Yeah.
And that's obviously where your sunset's down there as well. So
We've been up the top of there, hon. Stood off the edge of that cliff and looked off the edge. It's near the go-kart track. Right, guys, we're back. And it's taken me quite a little bit longer than I imagined to get part 2 of this video out. Reason being, I started my edit, got to the end of it, and realised the sound quality of a shot that I filmed with Fern was terrible. Absolutely terrible. And that was because we had mics on, but the mics ran out of batteries. Personally, I know you have a difference of opinion, but if you went on a price per square metre, it's actually, in fact, it's a similar price per square. Anyway, I'm back. So, here to review the 2 properties that we went to see in Chateauneuf and Roquefort-les-Pins. So, you saw what we thought about the first property when we got back in the van. And it was a nice property. Very, very nice property. A lot of potential, a good price, less than €4,000 a square metre, or around €4,000 a square metre. And then you saw the second one, which was in Chateauneuf. Now that one is quite a way out from a lot of places. It's not as if it borders a town close to Valbonne or anything like that, or walking distance to anywhere that's, you know, popular. But it is a good price. It's less than $1 million. You won't see properties like that on the market very often in the south of France, because less than $1 million is a tough find in this area. It's quite a bit less than $1 million. But if you ask me, it needs to be reduced a little further than that. I personally would be wanting to spend around about 700-ish on that one, and that would give you scope to add value to it. Now, the problem with that property right now is the layout does need changing, in my opinion. I would keep it as 2 separate apartments, but I would probably have one which is a duplex type apartment where you've got like a living area downstairs and then the bedroom area upstairs. Just because it is kind of upside down, whereas you access the gardens from the lower area of that side of the property. But the upstairs is quite a nice size. They did have a pool. They had amazing views, like insane views, unbelievable views. I have got drone footage of that property, which you'll see here, and you can see, I mean, it is a good size. It is a nice location. It's on a hill. It's very quiet, like unbelievably tranquil. And it does have quite a bit of scope to add value. to be honest, from an investment stand, not really enough value to then flip and sell on. It is a bit of a risky investment because it may sit on the market. It is in an area that is still up and coming. I mean, money is getting spent in Chateauneuf and the surrounding areas like L'Aurore, where we used to live, and things like that. And I tell you, it's a good property if you were looking to live in it yourself for a little bit and renovate it at a slower pace and make a little bit of money on it. But as a commercial investment, it's not really got legs because there's not enough value add to it, and it could potentially sit on the market for a little bit too long, so therefore you're going to end up accruing interest on any loans that you might have outstanding, that sort of thing. It's just not one that is something that we could be looking at this stage of our investment journey. But there you have it. Which property did you prefer? Would you like to buy any of them? Are you looking to buy in the area? Is it something that you would be looking at investing in yourselves? I will leave the links to these properties below. I mean, if you are just looking to move to the Côte d'Azur and you are looking for a good value property that you can add money to, needs a little bit of renovation doing, you can either add money to it and then in a few years sell it on, or you know for a fact that whatever you spend on it, you're not going to lose. I think these properties are perfect for that. The first one in Roquefort especially is perfect for a big family who love getting together and being quiet because it is really out of the way. I don't know if the video did it any justice, but honestly, it is peaceful, tranquil. There's so much space, there's so many buildings. You could have holidays there, you could have family there. It is absolutely perfect for that type of investment. And if, like I said in my previous video, if we'd have been older and we're more established, we've got a bit more money behind us, that sort of thing, and we weren't looking to flip investment, that sort of thing, that property would be a winner. For us now, we like to live in the city, but you know, you never know. 10 years time, our kids have got grandkids, our parents, you know, are elderly. It's perfect for that. You could potter in the garden, you've got a pool. It's perfect for people of all ages, to be honest, except for our sort of age where we're looking to grow our network, spend a lot of time socializing with other people, just that sort of thing, because you're out in the middle of nowhere. But as a family getaway, spot on. Second property, again, if you're in a situation where you just want to buy a property, add a bit of value, sell it on, or buy the property, live there, have a bit of the south of France, you've got a budget that is, you know, less than that €1 million mark, and you are just looking for a gem on the Côte d'Azur, then that's it. That's your property. What did you think? Tell me in the comments below. Which one would you buy? I'm really enjoying reading all the comments. As you see, I try my best to respond to every single one. It is difficult because it's just not my full-time job right now. It's the dream. I'd quite like that, but it's not my full-time job right now. So I am squeezing YouTube in around real life, which is already really, really busy. But thank you for watching, and thank you for being patient at times, because I know I can be absolutely terrible at this sort of thing. I know that my videos have had issues before, and I am still improving. Please be patient with me. I'm trying my best. I'm not as good as Fernie's yet, but I will get there. It's all about trial and error, and it is about consistency, as they say, and I hope you're enjoying the content. So please do all the usuals. Like, subscribe, hype. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week in another property development vlog. Or will it be something a little bit more special? I am going to do a series of videos coming up on tips on buying properties on the Côte d'Azur. Just really like going deep into my knowledge in this area of expertise: property, renovation, development, that sort of thing. I mean, obviously, I'm not a developer yet, guys. Come on, I am trying my best. I'm the sort of person, though, that is not scared to share the journey of my journey And yeah, I'll probably fail at some things. But you know what? I won't quit. Definitely not. And I'm not scared to quit. I'm not scared to let people learn from my mistakes and tell me where I went wrong. There's too many people out there scared to do this sort of stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao. Can I just park here instead? Does he know we're filming?
Hey? Yeah, they know we're filming, yeah. I'll just have a word with. Huh?
Hang on, say that again.
Hello. Oh, you got the dogs in now. You got the dogs.
Who are you? He's telling me. He's telling me. She.
French, no problem.
In French, you can say some French. Je comprends un peu.
Parfait.
That was an interesting noise coming out of that car. Like, he drives around with that.
What is that then?